What is up, man? We back. Back in Black in the building, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. It is another day, another 10 cents for Foundation of Black Americans, and another $250,000 for the Dominant Society. Oh, man, we back in Black and Building. I'm your broke-ass host, Warren G, the place to be, been Clown Sucker Free since 2003. Shout out to everybody out there. Dave from No Compromise, James Youngblood, everybody out there. Shout out to y'all, man. If y'all doing what y'all need to do to survive. Oh, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Special shout out to Shawnee, man. I know I'm Philly. This subject is about Philly, but it's about the FBA experience and seeing the FBA struggle because our brother Eddie Irizarry or whatever, I don't think he's a Foundation of Black Americans. Sound like maybe a Puerto Rican or something. The police shot him, so we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the video. You know, normally when it's a black person resisting arrest and doing sucker shit, they be justifying it. But this brother, for some sort of reason, was resisting arrest and not cooperating. And they were like, oh my God, they just shot him so fast. But all the charges have been dismissed. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to play this video. Let y'all hear what's going on.
This is graphic. We were just watching it. It's hard to watch. It begins as Officer Dial is about to exit his own vehicle. He then approaches the suspects.
I'll shoot you. 413 shots fired, 100 West Willard.
I will fucking shoot you.
Get your hand up right now!
This is the officer, please hurry. 1 West Willard. This is the officer, please hurry. 1 West Willard.
Mark, hold up, Mark.
Move the car. Mark, move the car.
All right.
All right, 413.
13, get us car.
One cars, please. 100 Willard. All right, first car location with condition. Give me the
Like we said, it's difficult to watch. You can hear him moaning there at the end. CNN's Bryn Gingras, she's watched the full footage released of the officer body cams. And Bryn, listen, those moments there, the police approached the vehicle, multiple shots fired through the window. Very quickly, it seemed. Tell us what you learned by watching the full range of videos that we
I don't say that when it's Foundation of Black Americans, but anyway.
have at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Jim, that's key there, is quickly, is what you just said. And
See how they notice they keep saying quickly? We could get wrestled, strangled, shot, hung. They don't never say it's quickly. They be like, oh, well, he was resisting arrest.
that's what's so striking about this body cam video. You actually don't hear the audio kick in because of the way the technology works. So you don't hear all those same warnings that we did hear not long ago when we saw that surveillance video from a restaurant of the incident that the family got out there after police gave a different account of what happened on that August day. But it's quick. As soon as those officers get out of that vehicle to respond to this traffic stop, within about 5 seconds to our count, the shots are fired. 6 shots fired at Eddie Irizarry while he was sitting in that car. And allegedly, according to police, they believed he had a weapon or showed a weapon instead of putting his hands up. And in fact, he had 2 knives in the car, but no gun that was threatening one of those officers. So again, just to back up in case viewers are just catching up, this is very different than what the initial account of what we heard from Philadelphia police. And that initial account was that he was out of the car threatening police. He wasn't taking commands, and that's why shots were fired. But you can see here, that's a very different story from that police body camera footage. And that's exactly why the Irizarry family wanted the full extent of this video to be showed to the public. That officer was suspended after police came back out and sort of gave a mea culpa. We didn't give the account the right way the first time. And now he is fired from the police department, and now he's charged with a number of charges, including murder, voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, reckless endangerment. He is no longer a police officer with the Philadelphia Police Department.
So basically what they did was, I'm about to show y'all what's going on. I'm about to show y'all what's going on. Because they didn't give you everything. Officer Mark Dial had been charged with murder, voluntary manslaughter, and 5 other counts stemming from the August 14th shooting in Philadelphia. The case was notable in that police initially told reporters Azari lunged at the officers, lying, while outside his vehicle, only to later admit the video disproved that assertion. In court Tuesday, Judge Wendy L. Pugh dismissed the charges and said that she agreed 100% with the defense in this case. The judge should be fucking fired too. Oh man, there's no way in this world this man committed murder. Brian McMonagle, the defense attorney for Dial, said, "And every tragedy is not a crime." According to the initial police statement, 2 officers saw a man driving erratically, and when the man pulled into a parking spot, they approached the vehicles. Seconds later, one of the officers fatally shot Azari. However, 2 days later, Philadelphia Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw said the shooting happened while Azari was inside the vehicle, citing body-worn camera footage. The video made it very clear that we initially reported was not actually what happened. Because they lied. The Philadelphia District Attorney charged Dial with murder and other felony crimes earlier this month and released the disturbing body camera footage of the shooting. These body-worn cameras will be introduced into evidence, most likely at both the preliminary hearing and at trial. Larry Krasner said after releasing the footage, they are crucial evidence in the case, and in many ways, they speak for themselves. Wow. McMonagle said his client believed Azari was pointing a gun at him. Well, we clearly see in the footage, he wasn't pointing no gun, just sitting in the damn car, you shot him as soon as you got out. He had moved from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I told you he's a Puerto Rican. Now, I want to see all of our lovely Puerto Ricans. Now y'all going to see, this is a sad tragedy, but this is what black folk, foundational black people, black Americans that have built this country for free without repayment, this is what we've been going through all our lives. Now y'all gonna see they blatantly lied. Blatantly. Oh, he lunged at me and I shot him. No, the police footage, the camera footage shows that he was just sitting in his car and you just wanted to shoot him and you said, "I'll fucking shoot you." Because he wasn't doing what you said. This is what I mean. Why isn't we paying all these taxpayer dollars to the police and everybody else, and these bylaws just don't work for us? You know what I mean? Not every other racial group is going to see what happens when there's a police shooting and nobody gives a fuck and nobody cares. Yeah, you can release the footage, but it doesn't matter. That judge dismissed all them charges, and that police gonna get off scot-free and go work somewhere else within Philadelphia or somewhere else within, this country. And this is what we need to understand. This is exactly why we always say foundational black Americans built this country for free without repayment. We don't have a hate crime bill. We don't have anything. Now other racial groups are going to start seeing what we say. Them of us going to be talking this let's stick together bullshit. Hey, man, I'm sorry. This is a sad situation. But we have to understand, man. When you listen to that footage, oh, my God, they shot him so quickly. I'm like, damn. We just watched a motherfucker sit on George Floyd's neck for fucking 15 minutes. And if that wasn't on camera, that would have never happened. Mike Brown, Oscar Grant, Alton Sterling, Trayvon Martin. We had a vigilante just kill Trayvon Martin. Act like Trayvon Martin don't even exist. Philando Castile. Philando told that cop, "Hey man, I have a firearm, I have a license, it's in the glove compartment. We just start shooting." He could have killed that baby. And they gave him a year and a half, and he out. Officer Yanez. This is the shit that I'm talking about. Now everybody else gets to see what the fuck black folk go through every day. Now y'all get to see. Now y'all gonna see. And if they do charge him, it won't surprise me because, this is a non-foundational black American, so they don't care. They probably identify as white anyway. White, Hispanic, or whatever. I need to wake up, man. Just like you see Biden out there trying to be with the motherfucking strike. And Biden, sit your non-coherent Alzheimer's having ass down. You're not winning, homie. Kamala, stop. I don't care how much you dance and twerk and jump around and be a domesticated primate in front of black folk. Black folk ain't dumb. They didn't woke up. So you can forget it. And y'all could throw up all these trumped up charges, no pun intended, on Donald Trump, but y'all can forget it. Ain't nobody on this side beating that man. He said what the fuck he wanted to say. I'm not telling you to go vote for Donald Trump. I'm just saying, man, vote your interest, as Dr. Claude Anderson teaches. Vote who's going to do something for you. Quid pro quo, something for something. I vote for you. You do shit for black folk. Did Donald Trump pardon Harry O? I think he let Lil Wayne out of jail. I think he pardoned Harry O. If y'all don't know who Harry O is, that's the founder of Death Row Records. And Donald Trump was he was pardoning a whole bunch of niggas, wasn't he? I'm just saying, I'm not telling you to vote for him. I'm just saying, you better wake up. He's probably just pardoned a whole bunch of people that got locked up for Joe Biden's 94 crime bill. That's all I'm saying. We pay all these taxpayer dollars and we don't see no type of ROI. Like I said, they pushing motherfuckers into electric cars and want to charge niggas $6 a gallon for gas. But yet I see military, I don't see them using no electric cars, no electric planes and none of that shit. No electric Navy ships and electric F-16 fighter pilots and all that. Man, stop. We pay for that. That comes out of our taxpayer dollars. We just don't know where the fuck it go. It's just, sometimes we gotta wake up, man. I'll say this every time, man. If you don't wake up, somebody gonna wake up. Like this white dude told me one time. He said, you better have a plan or somebody's got a plan for you. And that right there woke me up a lot because it's very, very, very true. Very, very, very honest. And it's something to make you think. The more you know you don't know. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here, man. You know what I mean? I'm not caping for no other racial group, but clearly say that they lied. That man did not lunge at y'all. He was sitting in his car peacefully. He just wasn't coherent and following orders. Y'all needed to probably get some psychiatric help. He could have been on dope or anything, but they didn't care. They shot him. So that should let all foundational black Americans know. Don't be sitting in your car not taking no motherfucking commands because they will shoot you in your motherfucking car. They'll shoot you where you stand and keep it moving and get off and keep it moving while you dead. If you got to do your dope and do whatever you got to do, you better stay home and do that shit. Don't be riding around and getting it doing it. They don't give a fuck about that shit. And what do they say? Ignorance is no excuse of the law. And we have to understand that. We really do. I'm just interested to see what, our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters are going to do since all the charges were dismissed. Then you got the Mississippi River being contaminated. So they ain't got drinking water, which is done by design. Stop. Oh, man. We got so much going on in the world today. It's almost amazing, all the bullshit that's going on. You know what I mean? Just all the stuff that's going on in the world today. Gas, $6 a gallon, and Joe Biden out there pretending like he care about the union workers. Stop, Joe Biden. You don't give a fuck about the union workers. And y'all union workers, don't y'all got cars and got to drive gas $8 a gallon? Man, stop. All I'm going to tell y'all is right now, you better wake up, pay attention to what the fuck you doing. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about nobody else's lane, no matter how hard it is. And keep your head on the swivel, handle your business, and you know what to do. Guilty nigga, I'm out. Peace.